Yeah, right, what's up and good morning to all DIYers out there. So today's video is the second part of the video that we're making for the DIY shoe cabinet. So at this time I'm drilling a hole for the shelving holder for a cabinet because I have to drill this one all the way up to the top because I wanna have a adjustable shelving because sometimes we're gonna stack boots in there, bigger shoes, and of course we will be doing the drawer as well, which is very easy to do. The one just trace the bottom part of the your drawer box and cut the piece, and it's just like that. Like you don't, there's no uh, rocket science for this to do this drawer box bottom. So and then after you could always try to dry fit the one and once it fits and then just strip a piece of ply or a piece of material that you're using in the your drawer box, which I'm using the 1/2 ply, and that's really good enough for the bottom lip where the bottom pieces sits. And I'm using the Gorilla glue in here, which is I really love it. I'm just amazed and just like that. And yeah, there you go. It holds good, and I don't have to nail it. And you can just slap your a piece of ply in there, and there you go. Fit like a glove, just like that. And we'll do the other one as well, and the same process. And yeah, there's no, there's no uh, rocket science in there, just like what I mentioned. So yep, just smooth in the sand, all those imperfection for your face frame, because we have a double cabinet for this, and I'll just make a one whole piece of face frame so that it look like a one whole piece. So that's the trick in there. Like you don't need to, otherwise it's you're getting hard time to install that uh, one whole piece of box cabinet in this kind of awkward spot. So yeah, before we install the toe kick, we have to remove the baseboard, and yeah, we just have to score the drywall and the baseboard. Otherwise, if you don't do that one, it will peel off your existing paint. So and always use a piece of scrap back of your pry bar so that it won't damage drywall as well. And yeah, it's just like that. And score it and just remove it just like a butter. And of course, we have to put the back panel for that cabinet box. And yeah, this is really good. Like this part in here is the easiest way. All you gotta do is just measure, or you can just trace it. You can just trace it the back of your cabinet box, and you can just slice it just like what it did. What I did here is I just measure at two sides, the horizontal and the vertical side, and then that's it. All you gotta do is slice it, cut it across, and yep, always, like using table saw. Always think about your safety. Don't get so rush, or like watch out for the blade. And just like I said, this is the easiest part of making a cabinet, the back panel. Like you don't have to do all those dado or rabbit, like like typical cabinet that you're gonna that I used to build. So yep, and this one, and since this is just for a shoe cabinet, so I don't have to worry about that. And the material I used, it was the Sure Ply. It is a subfloor, so yeah, it's cheaper. And this is the leftover of my previous project for my client. So spend nothing. Like at this moment, like I spend nothing. And yep, for the drawer face, as you can see, I just did a rabbit in there, router it a little bit until I get the certain depth of this uh, I mean the frame, the drawer face frame. Once I got it, and yeah, just insert it and try to, like smooth everything in there, all those imperfection, and don't worry about those pocket hole in there. That won't. Nobody's gonna see that. That goes behind the box, behind the drawer box, so nobody's gonna see that once you install it. You don't have to plug that. So yeah, but it's just like just like a ordinary day and making this kind of a cabinet. But at the end of the day, you achieve a very nice project, and of course, zero expenses. The main goal here is zero expenses, but we'll see how it goes. But right now, I have enough materials, leftover materials from my previous project. So yeah, this time zero, and yeah, this moment, like this is the best time to clean all those blade mark in there, those blade saw mark. If you have a burnout in there, that's a time how like the time to clean all those, because otherwise, the moment you uh, put that door panel on, then it's so hard to clean all those thing. Have to be this like I have to be precise in this. Like like I don't want to leave any like marks in there for the saw blade, even though this is a paint grade, but I don't want to see because this that's the detail of this drawer face. A shaker style. That's the detail in there. So I have to be careful of this because just like what I've said, the client is very important client. And yeah, it's just like that. Like, sand it. So boring. Like keep doing this one, but I don't, I don't know if there's any woodworker that really likes sanding. Like for me, I really hate it, but can I do is part of it. So yeah, just be patient. Once we get in there, it's all done. That's it. And yep, we're all done smoothing all those, and I already did the other one as well. So yeah, it's just like like it's just playing a Lego in here. So glue it, clump it, and just like that. See the one like this is just so easy. A lot of clumps. But actually, you don't need to clamp this. You can just put this on together, like side, like bottom to bottom of the other piece, and just put a weight on the top. That should be enough. Like it won't go. This Gorilla Glue that I use, I'm really amazed. The first time I used this one from my previous project, but I usually use the tight one. It's just really amazing product. I tried to use this one, but I was amazed as well. And yep, there you go. That's Gorilla Glue. And yep, at this time, this piece of a cabinet frame. So the cabinet door face frame, I have to plug this pocket hole because this will expose. Once you open the cabinet door, you will see this pocket hole. If you don't plug this one, this is really so ugly. So we have to plug it and flush cut whatever those existing plug in there. But make it sure that you also have to glue that one, because otherwise that will just pop off. So yeah, it's just like that. Tap tap tap, clamp it, and wait until it dry for a bit. And you could always like flash cut that one with a saw and then smoothen it. Look at that. It's like what I said. Won't see the one after you sand that one. You smooth everything on the top. That will level the time because that plug is just like a poplar dowel, so it's so soft to sand it. And yeah, we have to, of course, we have to uh, drill the hinges hole, which is I have this jig, this Craig jig. So yeah, no problem with making that one, and you can see it. Like there's two tiny holes on the other side so that you can make a pilot hole for that. And yeah, there you go. And it's just so easy, isn't it? And it's a soft close as well, so it's gonna be nice. So yep, we all done with all those other things. So we have the router now for the final panel for this cabinet door. So yep, we have the router that and we have the rabbit, put a rabbit on it where that panel sits. So you have to do this gradually, because otherwise, if you're gonna go right away into a certain depth, so that would, that would splinter the wood. Whatever you're gonna use, like hardwood or plywood, if you do a rabbit and then you go over like over a quarter, that would splinter. So look at that. So just pass it 3 4 times, and good. You can see those round thing in there. Just gonna square off that one with a chisel, and we're good. Yep, it's just try to fit the thickness if it's already good enough, and yep, we're good to go. And we have to cut that MDF panel face for the cabinet door. And yep, always wear a mask if you work with the MDF. Always wear a mask, or even working with the wood, like always wear a mask. Like it's so it's so dusty, all this kind of all these materials. And there you go. Just dry fit the MDF front panel, and it's all fit, all flush, and easy. So easy. Yep. And then we have to glue this one now, so that you still have time to still have a still have a daylight. So yeah, still have time to still have enough time to finish all these things and clamp it, let it let it dry. And yeah, I could probably install this a little later, but yeah, it's just like that. Clamp it, like just like what I've said. This glue, like like it dries so fast, like it holds. I tried it once, like dried for like 20 minutes, and try to remove it. I couldn't remove it. Dries so fast and it holds so good. And just like that, lots of clumps. And I already did the other door as well. So yeah, this is all ready for painting. And look at that, I already installed it. Installed, and with the soft closer hinges. And yeah, it's so satisfying project just for the weekend. And look at that. I have to deal with that gaps after all this thing done. So we have to scribe all those three sides so that we could fit the cabinet top. Yeah, all right. Here you go. We already did the top for this cabinet, and what I did here, this because this is just like a 3/4, like a 3/4 material. So I put a 1 1/4 over here, a lip, so that it will look more thicker. And also I scribe all those corners and those sides or wall to wall, so that it will look, they will flash, but it's not really perfectly like flash everything. But yeah, this is the moment of truth, because this is so hard to fit this one. I think so. I didn't do it. And moment of truth, we have to dry fit this one before we stain this, because I don't want to put a tape on and stain it. And yeah, there you go. It fits like a glove. Wow, I'm just amazed. I'm just amazed with this. And look at those notches, those natural grain in there. It gives a character to the cabinet. And I couldn't wait until I stain this one, because I already picture it out how it looks like when I get stained it with a walnut, because that's the only stain that I left on on my stock here in my shed, so I had to use that one. Look at that, it looks thick now. So yep, I just use a one. I just strip 1.5. Yep, it's 1.25, 1.5 wood, so that it will look thicker. Yep, stick it there. Just so nice, and it blends with the picture in there, which is that's also a DIY picture. Once we went to up north, and yeah, my wife get up in the morning and took a picture of this a boat ramp, and yeah, it just fits so perfectly. Look at that. Look at that picture. The water was so calm. The boat deck blends to the cabinet top that I make, and it's just so nice. It's just so nice. Like fits, they fit together. And tell you honestly, in this project I failed because my main goal here is $0 expenses, but I really fail because I don't have. I just have one a drawer drawer handle left, so I have to buy one of this. Because, like, what can I do? I couldn't live it like just like that. Like no handle on the other side. So, yeah, $8. So I failed my goal, but probably I passed my client. I think so. What do you think? So yeah, probably I passed my client, though I failed with my goal. But yeah, it looked nice, isn't it? And yeah, just gonna wait until until it dry, until the paint will dry, and then I will go ahead outside. Actually, the paint is it's pretty much dry, but I don't wanna I don't wanna mix the stain because the stain is really that's really a horrible smell. I don't want the smell of that. So yeah, right, guys, we already stained this one. As you can see, I just did it so quick outside. It's really cold, but I don't want to stay a little bit longer in there because, like, I don't want to get this thing ruined because this is the last piece I have my leftover for this kind of material. So yeah, we just did it with a walnut because I don't have any other thing in that there. But I used to have the Jacobin stain, which is that's really have a nice color, like it's just so natural. But this one it shows like a little bit reddish and like dark. So yeah, it looks like it's like a walnut, but this is a pine. This is a pine board. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it fits. This one, how it looks like when it's put this on top of this cabinet. So you all right? Just cross fingers and we'll see how this thing really blends. But yeah, just like what I've said, it's already been dry fitted. It was all already been measured like thing. Like look at that, isn't that nice? Like this color, all this natural grain formation in here. That really, like blends in this boat deck for this picture, which I really love it. I really love this picture because like it was taken by my wife personally, and it was just so nice, so beautiful. The water was so calm, and then yep, this thing with a cabinet in it, this cabinet top. Like look at that. So yeah, like just gonna wait for a little bit more time until all those stain sinks in, then apply another coat on it in the top, and let it dry for at least like an hour or so, and then we're gonna finish it with a clear coat for the stain not to fade. So yep. So guys, this if you think this video is helpful, and if you think it's nice, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also that notification bell as well, so that you will be updated to my upcoming one. So yep, you can see this one. Like I'm so happy. Like like main thing is that I'm so happy that I got approval just to stain this one, not to paint the white. So yep, I'm just so glad, and the result, the whole thing, as you can see, like yep, I'm just so happy. Like even though like like I failed to maintain all my goals that is so expenses. So yep, I'm still happy that for $8 I just spent for this drawer hardware. So yeah, still a lot of savings, and uh, at least we accomplished another project. So right guys, I'll see you in the next one, and ciao.